the sky on fire behind, something unfolding. It's good and it's right. I give it all just to have you tonight. When you say you're in love, makes me come undone. Something perfectly wild, spinning round like a child. Oh, in all that you are good for my heart. Something rare, something strong, stands against all the odds. Love that blooms in the dark. You are good for my heart.
Hey baby, the day is finally here. Even though we are basically married, we make it official today. I love you so much. I'm so lucky to be able to call you my wife. I know that after just a couple of dates that you were the one for me. I can't wait to see you and have the best wedding ever. You deserve the world, and I look forward to making more memories and growing with you. Love your soon-to-be husband. P.S. I didn't have other people.
My favorite is you when you say you're in love. Makes me come undone.
Richard, I hope you are well rested and didn't throw up. You just need to make it down the aisle. Seriously, I can't wait to marry you. So soon. I've waited over 2 years for this moment. I love you so much.
Something perfectly wild, spinning around like a child. Oh, in all that you are good for my heart. Something rare, something strong, stands against all the odds. Love that blooms in the dark. Something perfectly wild, spinning round like a child. Oh, in all that you are
You may be seated. On behalf of the two families, I'd like to take a moment to say thank you to everyone for coming today and being part of this. This is a lot of work behind the scenes to get to this day, to get to this time. And so it's so nice to be able to come together and share this with them as they have this special day today. So on behalf of the families, thank you so much for coming. Now, I've known Ricky for a while. I would say when he was a little snot-nosed kid, but he looks a little snot-nosed right now, so I'm not going to say that.
Just a little bit.
But I will say that we've been able to watch him grow up and to be ready for the day today. I pray that for you guys that you'll learn to put the God in the center of your marriage. And for me and my wife, when we did that, it changed everything for us. And so I pray one day that will happen for you. With that said, you loose?
I'm loose.
All right. There is a glory to marriage. Some of our best feelings are attached to this institution. One thinks of companionship and intimacy, of children and growing old together, of love and of joy. Little girls grow up planning their weddings, and a young groom beams with pride over his new bride. A wedding is a beginning. People anticipate longingly, plan meticulously. Marriage is a relationship that is personal, for mutual caring, and is permanent. The two belong to each other. They worked together for over a year and never said a word to each other. Really? Once they finally introduced themselves at the party, they have been together ever since. Now here we are at this next step in their relationship and their life. Now, for those of you here today, they have done their own vows. So we will listen to how hard they worked.
Want me to go first?
Sure. Ladies first.
You can't say ditto, just so you know.
When I was little, I would watch princess movies and love watching the princess fall in love with the prince. When I got older, I would watch my favorite TV shows and would love the love I would see on the screen. Now when I watch these shows, I no longer envy that love. I just have to look next to me and see my own favorite love story. I see parts of our relationship in these TV couples, but I know we are better, not only because we are real people, but because our love is true and deep. Out of Nick and Jess, Edward and Bella, Barbie and Ken, Cinderella and Prince Charming, Beauty and the Beast, Michael, Holly, and even Jim and Pam. We are my favorite love story. I can't promise I'll be perfect every step of the way, but I know I will try my best. If you're watching a game, I'll always be sitting next to you, even if I'm not actually watching. I always fight with you. Fists or words, I'll always be in your corner. I always listen to your stories, even if I have no idea who you're talking about. I will always try to make sure you know how much I love you. No matter what happens to us, whether it's car accidents, team losses, or getting beat up by little kids, we just push through and find the positives in everything. I love you, Ricky, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
Guess it's my turn now. Oh. All right. I think I'm good. I won't. I already did all that. All right. I can't believe time has finally come. Feels like yesterday we finally spoke to each other after almost 2 years of working with each other, not saying a word. Look at us. Who would have thought? All the memories we have made, places we've gone, and things we've done all came from a wild Christmas party. But the true testament of our love doesn't come from what we do. but how we respond to the inevitable something going wrong. It's a common theme in just about everything we do, where something goes wrong. But with you by my side, we make the best of it, no matter what happens. Which is truly what love is. Everyone can be good when everything's perfect, but the ones that last have the love that shines brightest in the toughest times, or when things don't go right. You're my light on my darkest days, and I promise to always be the light for you. I promise to grow old with you as we take this next step on our adventure. I promise to always be there for you to vent, because I know you have to vent quite a bit. I promise to always be the Nick to your Jess, and most importantly, the Jem to your Pam. I love you so much, and will continue to do so the rest of my life, and even after, because I will haunt you. Oh, yeah.
All right. Ricky, take the right hand of Caitlyn. Do you, Ricky, take Caitlyn to be your wife? Do you promise to build together a happy home, providing for her and protecting her, finding your satisfaction and joy only in her, being honest with her and faithful to her? Do you promise to stand by her in sickness or in health, in good times or bad, till not even death alone shall part you? You would say, I do.
I do.
Do you, Caitlyn, take Ricky to be your husband? Do you promise to build together a happy home, being an encourager to him and to stand strong with him, finding your satisfaction and joy only in him, being honest with him and faithful to him? Do you promise to stand by him in sickness or in health, in good times or bad, till even death alone shall part you? And you would say, I do.
I do.
Now it comes times for the rings. I knew I forgot something. All right, we now come to the time for the exchange of rings. Ricky and Caitlyn, the rings you have chosen have no beginning and no end. They are made of gold, which does not easily tarnish. They picture the eternal nature of real love and represent the trust you promise each other on this day. Ricky, take the ring, and you have Caitlyn and place it on her finger. And please repeat these words. Grab her hand. There we go. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a token.
As a token.
Of my eternal love and commitment.
My eternal love and commitment.
To live with you in a happy marriage.
To live with you in a happy marriage.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
Caitlyn, take this ring and place it on Ricky's finger. And repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a token of my eternal love.
As a token of my eternal love.
And commitment to.
And commitment to.
Live with you in a happy marriage.
Live with you with a happy marriage.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
Are you ready? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ricky and Caitlyn, you have entered into covenant vows and have exchanged rings as tokens of your commitment. Publicly, legally, and deliberately, you have entered into the holy state of matrimony. Wherefore, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Bomar. Not too much dads right there.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
They're telling us to get going.
Please stand.
The best of me has always been you. I just wanna hear you say the words I do. We'll write the story you see in the movies.
All right, we're going to introduce first our maid of honor and our best man, McKenna and Big Ricky. All right, coming up next we have Maggie and Kevin. All right, and we have Alexis and Joseph, otherwise known as Cowboy. All right, and next we have Addison and Joe Hines. All right, come on, next we have Lauren and Joseph. All right, if I could have everybody rise from your seats, please. The reason that we're here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for the second time, Mr. and Mrs. Bowmore. And now they will be sharing their very first dance.
I've waited 100 years, but I'd wait a million more for you. Nothing prepared me for what the privilege of being yours would do. If I had only felt the warmth within your touch, if I had only seen how you smile when you blush, or how you curl your lip when you concentrate enough, I would have known what I was living for. But I've been living your love is my turning page. Only the sweetest words remain. Every kiss is a cursive line. Touch is a redefining phrase. I surrender who I've been for who you are. Nothing makes me stronger than your fragile heart. If I had only felt how it feels to be yours, I would have known what I've been living for.
All right, let's give them a hand, ladies and gentlemen. All right, coming up next, Ricky is going to stay on the dance floor. He's going to dance with his mother.
Come stop no crying. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around me. I will be here, don't you cry. For I'm so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. You'll be in my heart. No matter what they say, you'll be here in my heart always.
All right, let's give them a hand, ladies and gentlemen.
has come, and the land is dark, and the moon is the only I will see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. When any of his trouble wants to stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand up. Stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand up. Stand by me. When any of his trouble wants to stand by me. Oh, stand by me.
All right, let's give it up for them, everybody.
Caitlyn. Caitlyn, I don't even know where to start. Growing up was always hard. We fought, argued, and we just didn't get along. Though I never let myself believe this, I always wanted to be like you. If you played soccer, I wanted to play. If you had a DS, I wanted the same one. Then you introduced me to softball. And seeing you play all those years when I was a kid made me want to be just like you again, so I started playing. You opened so many doors for me, and I thank you so, so much for it. You've impacted my life with all your sassy jokes and, of course, making me watch The Office with you. You keep me in line, always, if you think I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing. You are always checking up on me, and ever since you moved out, it has been so hard not being able to come into your room and annoy you every day. And when you met Ricky at the party, I knew that y'all were going to be forever. I had never seen Caitlyn talk so much in my life. She's always been the quiet kid, and he brought a version of Caitlyn that nobody had ever seen. Ricky is the perfect man I could have ever thought for Caitlyn. He cares for her so, so much, and I appreciate that he was able to get Caitlyn out of her shell. I'm so excited to finally call him my brother.
Just for anybody that's wondering, Miami just won in overtime. So I'm going to cheat a little bit here because memorization is not my strong suit. So I'm the best man and, more importantly, the proud father of the groom. I want to start by thanking everybody for being here to celebrate this special day for Ricky and Caitlyn. I had the pleasure of getting to know Caitlyn when she was working at the same dealership with me and Ricky in Lake City. Me and her dad worked together as sales managers, and I'll never forget the first time Ricky and Caitlyn went on a date. Me and her dad joked about how cool it would be if they got married. Little did we know our wishful thinking would turn into this beautiful reality. To the newlyweds, my advice for you is always put each other first. Both good times and challenging ones, your love and dedication to each other will guide you through anything life throws your way. Ricky and Caitlyn, you're an incredible couple. Your love for each other is evident and inspiring. I love you both dearly, and I'm excited for this new chapter in your lives. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's raise our glasses to Ricky and Caitlyn. Here's to a lifetime of love, laughter, and happiness. Cheers.